Hello, welcome to the next episode of this Leeds United career mode. That was a mouthful that didn't need to be a mouthful. We will play Wednesday, we will play Fleetwood in the Cup, we will sim QPR and end it there. I think for this episode, because I don't want to have Wednesday too jam-packed, but then again, Monday's episode was really lackluster, weren't it? Yeah. Oh, 2 new messages. Gaffer, Tanaka, you're literally still in the team. I don't know what you're moaning at me for. I sure can do better than Rodon. I'll make the decisions. You definitely can't. But like I say, we'll play Wednesday. We'll play Fleetwood. We'll sing QPR. Then after that, I'll see how the rest of what games I'm playing in Friday's episode. I know that last episode there wasn't any gameplay at all. It was all transfers. But I don't want to make this just gameplay. I don't want to put too many games in one episode. If that makes sense. So we'll start with Wednesday, and we'll see, and then Fleetwood and QPR, and then we'll see where we're at from there. No, Valerie. Yeah, makes sense. Can't say it doesn't make sense if it's Leeds United and how I play games. I mean, I'm not sure what's taking it from the halfway line, but Valerie scoring first, easily dancing through our players and trying to tackle when I shouldn't need to tackle. It would have been easier with Goodmanson if he passed with his right foot earlier in the play move that wasn't shown. So if his left, but he seems like favouring his left foot a lot. Which I understand is just like his most strongest foot, but at the same time, don't. Are you going to score? Damn, that's one way of doing it back. Was it Ramazani? Ramazani, nice. That's one I get back. Still not used to. I've never played in the Premier League and the Championship in Fc25 or Fc26. So this is the first time I've seen any of the Championship graphics. But nice. I'm going to go on. Fair enough. Pass it around a lot. Make it 2-1. Again, I'm not talking too much into this one. I really should do. But largely Ramazani, I should say, already got a brace. I don't know why all replays show it from the halfway line. That's a glitch that doesn't need to happen. Okafor, can you get out to Joe Gelhardt? Oh, I can't. Gelhardt's not that fast. It's a bit unfortunate because that was a nice little break and play. He could have utilised at least. I always have forgotten when they're shouting Yorkshire. It's a Yorkshire derby, isn't it? Uh-oh. Leno, you can save that one. Please don't make me seem like I made a mistake getting you and getting rid of Perry. Not if you can do that. It's not a mistake. Okafor. Pass out to Ramazani. Not many options to really help him. It's Hinchelwood. That's not anything. It's Gelhardt. And our players keep getting in the way, but Gelhardt can take a shot, but hit rockets off the crossbar. But I don't know what player was getting in the way of Gelhardt there. Even looking like that, I can't tell. Canamateri, Ingolson, Ogbo. Try and do something. They found a bit of a gap. Leno can block that shot. Don't know who it's from, but at least Leno can block it. Okay, they're not going for a short corner, but they can't header it on target either. Maybe a short corner was a better one for them. Rodon all the way up to Aronson, pass it back to Bogle. Play a bit more calmer. Gelhardt, now with Aronson, have a bit of space on the wing. Okafor, nice control, shoots. Oh, and I thought that was going to be 3. But the keeper did as well to not keep it out. Now, can he aim for... Is it Rodon it's meant to lock onto? No, it goes on to Stack this time. And he hits the crossbar with his header. Oh. Okay, Stack, that was quite bad by you. You did not take that tackle. He did not try and get the ball whatsoever easily. Luckily, Bert Leno can save you. Ramazani. Okay, Ramazani, you may have just caused us the lead, I was about to say, but Leno is there to make sure they still can't equalise. That header goes over the bar, but we do go into break with a, winning. I was going to say with a win, but it doesn't end at half-time, does it? If I wish it did, because, through the gap. A weak shot from Fuchsia is enough for Leno to collect. Aronson. Oh, actually, can you chop it forward? You can. Can you get there? No. Really hoped you could, Okafor. But Fuchsia comes back on the attack for Wednesday. Chalobah. Back down to Fuchsia. And an outstretched leg saved by Leno. Eek. Ooh, can claim that one. Or can we get out to Hinchelwood? Not the way I was expecting it. We can do. Aronson. Geldhart. Then play that completely slows down. Aronson. Cut inside. Shoots. Saved. Tagnauti. You're doing quite well. Which is really annoying. But not as annoying as that real bad header by Stack. Another corner for us at Leeds. Yet again, another one that goes completely to no one. And Sheffield Wednesday rather just hit it backwards towards our players, which is nice of them because now we can regain our composure and attack again. Not who that's even in for. Hinchelwood. Ramazani tried. Leicester 3-0 up against Sheffield United. As it just popped on the right hand screen, which you can't see because it's behind the camera. But okay, this is the game we need to focus on, and Leno once again saving our bacon, and our players are extremely happy about that. I wonder why. They're going to go short or they're going to go deep into. They never go for a short corner. Maybe they try a short one and they actually do better. Go on, Piero. Just come on and you do that. Ho, ho, ho. So far, I'm liking the Championship. Not when my controllers are about to die, I don't. Hinchelwood. Dewsbury Hall. Geldhart. Hinchelwood. Can't curl it towards goal. No, I think that was saved. Okay, I didn't think that was saved, but we'll go with it. Gives us another chance. Stack. Don't worry. I wish it just wasn't saved in total at this point. 3 minutes added time. Okay, that's just extremely bad cross. I'm going to say, what else can we do? But with that cross, nothing. Geldhart, can't do anything. Rober, Dewsbury Hall. Another save. Jeez. We are putting them to their paces, but they've done better in the second half than the first because they haven't conceded at all in the second half, and we can't score in the second half, but we haven't conceded either ourselves. Ramazani, can you get your hat-trick? No, because you're just going to get absolutely closed down, but that should be it, referee. Thank you very much. Start with the win. With Fleetwood being the EFL Trophy, or EFL Cup, whatever you want to call it, I'm not that fussed. Not the EFL Trophy, was it? GFL Cup, so Carabao Cup, that's the one. I'm not too... Basically, I'm not really caring too much. I need a new centre midfielder, don't I? I got rid of too many players. I'm not really caring too much about how it all goes. I'm not really too bothered about the run that we may or may not have. We'll see what we can do. Again, it's not something I'm going to jump up and down about and hope for the best. It's if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not one of them things where I'm very concerned about. I think that would do. I'll put Smith in there as well. But we win, that's good. If we lose, not really a loss. Rooney for them, trying to throw it in. Got further than I thought it was going to get to. Tanaka. To ball now to Bogle. Piro. Chipping it forward, Hinchelwood. You get there first, you do. And you score. I don't want to jinx things, but I'm kind of liking the Championship. Even though it isn't in the game in the Championship, we seem to be more composed. Yes. Corner, Fleetwood, getting it in quite fast, actually. Rober heads it away, but straight to Graydon, who absolutely butchers that header. Let off there. Smith, can you get it to anyone further at the pitch? Find Dewsbury Hall, who hopefully can find Piro. We'll have to try and find Murillo. Wants it to start. I can see why. That shot, tight angle, still trying to go for it in the near the post and almost working it. And that clearance header by them is great because now they're on a counter-attack. But we do have enough... I wasn't saying we have enough players back, but I'm not too sure about that statement no more. Haas saves it, still on the pitch. Tanaka, no one wants to get there first. Like I say, I'm happy you want to pass it to me. Also, really annoying that Liverpool tries to die at that point. Thank you there, Helm. Haas, thank you for calmly collecting that. No, thank you for badly throwing it out. And it's now going to be 2, yep. That is you, Haas. That's all down to you. You should have passed, you should have thrown it to a player that's quite near, like a bit nearer. I say a bit. It's a lot nearer. But you do that instead. Oh, can we? Oh, we almost could. Almost equalised before half time, but the referee says we're not even going to get a chance of a corner. Damn. The what just happened? I was not expecting that whatsoever, but that's nice. We'll take that. But, I'm going to be speechless for a bit. That worked too. I thought that was going to call offside, so I wasn't going to talk, but that was a lovely pass by Hinchell with down to Piero, just tap that in. Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. I love that part of the celebration. I need to figure out how to do that. That was lovely passing. I need to talk more because I don't expect these movements to actually ever happen. Alright, ball now. Perfect tackle. Now there's like no one up here to support you. But there is a gap for Murillo. I thought, why not take a volley shot? But that is exactly why we should. And that attack went to nowhere. Oh, but Murillo's got it again. Crossing it in deep. Piero. No, Marsden gets it first. Right, Dewsbury Hall from the lovely pass from Tanaka. I'd find Tanaka again, which we do. But Fleetwood are closing us down a bit more. Bogle. Back to Tanaka. Crossing it in. Quite deep. Murillo, header, straight into Marsden. He saves it. Now it's down to Rooney to try and clear it. He hits Murillo's shoe, but that's enough. Okay, I wasn't expecting you to tackle... I can't even remember his defender's name. It just popped up on my screen. But I wasn't expecting you to tackle him and then do a shot like that. But oh well. Coughlin. Hume. Blocked by Bornau. I haven't had any unexpected events from it yet. But I'll have to get back up and see him as it is. Oh, go on, Murillo. Yes! If they didn't side tackle too early, that would have probably stopped the gate, like stopped your attack. But they did side tackle early. 4-2. Right, Harrison crossing it in. Trying acrobatics, didn't work. Geldhart, Bogle, Dewsbury Hall. Try acrobatics again, knock a 4, but again does not work. I don't know why I try the acrobatics every time. One day it will work, and I don't know, it won't be a good reaction because it'll probably be him or whoever I choose to do it to break their legs or something. Oh, get past us, why don't you? Virtue. I wasn't sure if that was going to go in or not because that was just floating, and you know when it goes like that, you're not sure if it's going to float inwards or outwards. Okay, they bring one back. All right. Towards the end game, I'm going to be very boring now and just keep it in possession. You may shout we'll score in a minute. Don't know which team's shouting that, but we're not going to score in a minute. Or they're not, because I'm going to be calm, collected, pass it around, and not give them the time of day. Let's go. That is how you win games. Yes! Before we start any of the sim games, there's a little gap in central midfield. As I found out in the last game, we don't actually have anyone to sub on to central midfield if need be. So we're going to need to find someone who's good, who doesn't mind being a rotation. So unfortunately, I think Guimaraes, Joelinton, Fernandez is all out. Maybe Ferrello we could try and grab. He's not too bad. Damkjer from Viborg. He's doing alright. He's okay. He's not great, but he's okay. Like I say, it's just to come on if we need him. It's not going to be... no, I'll begin negotiations with the club, please. He won't be starting unless any of our players get badly injured. But we'll offer a transfer fee of 3.7. They want 5.4. About 5. They're very adamant about 5.4, but I can try one more time. Do 5.2? 5.3. A little bit of negotiation can do that. I mean, you're obviously annoyed because you want your release clause of 11 mil to get hit. Now I've got to try and make sure that this guy does not mind being a rotation only. That works for me then. 5 years. You are very desperate to play football and staying at one club at a time, aren't you? One thing I can do to get annoyed is that they never tell you how much they wish to earn. I suppose that used to be a thing. That works for me. That's the new backup centre mid in. So that's the next thing done. Now after that, we just got two. Well, actually, I was... Oh, no, Franzen. I guess Franzen left. Yeah, I'm about to say that here. The one thing I was going to do is, after I move you into the team from Gladbach, I will search for an old Worthing player who should be in the game. I'm not sure if I already searched him, but if I haven't, then this is my time to find out. I'll take Murillo out from the starting lineup, as much as Murillo's really good. He was great in that game. I'm not sure if I searched him, because he's not on my shortlist, and I thought I would have kept him in my shortlist, but I'm not sure. Surely he should be in the game. He is. He's put down as a left winger, though. So Danny Cashman used to play for Worthing. And then he got scouted for Crawley, and I think he's actually like injured himself. He's been like he's got an injury or something, because recently there's been a post about his him in hospital with recovery. So I personally hope he's doing well. Because when Cashman played for Worthing, he was devastating. He did kind of be. He was sometimes a player that was quite selfish, but sometimes in lower leagues, you need selfish players. It works out. I mean, don't get me wrong, he is brilliant. He is a great goal-scoring threat. I think that's why Crawley chose him in the end. He was only, I think, at the end of the 23-24 season, he was sceptical about staying anyway for the 24-25 season. I think he was quite sceptical. But I think when you had the new manager, Chris Agata, come in, maybe Aggie convinced him to stay for a year, but then after that, as soon as the 24-25 season ended and 25-26 season started, he was like, I'm out. Which is fair enough. It's the one downside about lower leagues is you can have some really good players that are going to get poached by higher clubs very, very easily. But we'll scout him. We'll see if we're ever going to use him, but I don't expect... I would have him more of as a striker or a cam than a left winger, but if left wing is what he's down to be on game, there must be a reason for it. I've talked so much, let's just sim this game. And a 1-1 draw. Ramazani getting a red card is not what I like to see. So it seems like in the next game that I play on Friday, we will start with Nonto or Murillo on the left. I'll probably do Murillo. But that's brilliant. Just what we don't want. A red card. So, yay. That's going really, really well. I'll see you next time.